I volunteer because it's fun, rewarding, and I get to meet new people while supporting causes I believe in.
Volunteering is the way I make the world a better place.
Doing good for others is so important, especially during a time where we're suffering a global pandemic.
I volunteer because it's something that brings meaning to my life by reminding me that despite all the negativity happening around us, there are people out there fighting to make the world a better, more compassionate place.
In 1991, LA Works was founded with a simple mission: to mobilize volunteers in order to create an equitable and just Los Angeles. Our volunteer programming has focused on the most critical needs in our community: homelessness, the achievement gap, health and wellness, and environmental justice. And we've made quite an impact.
LA Works holding their annual Day of Service today. More than 1,500 volunteers coming out to address the needs of homeless youth.
Transforming Southern California into a better place to live, one project at a time.
More than 1,000 volunteers spending their day working to transform a school.
It makes it like a more, I'd say, a friendly learning environment.
Let's give it up for Bob Johnson and for LA Works, the most amazing organization that is showing every day that this is a city of angels.
I guess what's really compelling about today, I feel like it mirrors LA Works' beginning 30 years ago. Rodney King had been brutally beaten the year before. The city erupted in flames. People were in the streets, and there was a sense of both confusion and hopelessness. What's going on, and what do we do about it? You know, it's easy to look to our elected officials. It's easy to look to someone else and say they need to fix that. This is horrific. Why is that still there? Why is that not changing? It's not changing because we're not forcing that change. We have the power. This is our community. We determine or influence the quality of life, what's important to us. And I think that LA Works provides an opportunity for people to empower themselves.
The idea was there were a lot of people who wanted to help but just didn't know how. Well, we took away the excuse of not knowing how. LA Works makes volunteering as easy as it could possibly be. So the combination of the group events that we do and corporate events that we do and just this full calendar that has everything from episodic volunteering to deeper commitment, you know, mentoring and tutoring, is turnkey and makes it impossible to say, I don't know how to do this.
And these events that we do, I love them because they're diverse. So you get the institution you're working with, you get the parents or the stakeholders from that institution, you get volunteers, you get corporate supporters. When everybody comes together like that, working on something, that is a powerful moment. That is something you will remember. That is something that moves the needle.
The city has extraordinary opportunities and extraordinary challenges. So our job now really needs to be on steroids in that we need to involve people in the rebuilding of Los Angeles. We need them to see what the needs are, to understand what the needs are, to meet other people they wouldn't normally meet, so that together we can have a spirit of moving forward.
Our volunteers have contributed over 1 million hours of volunteer service, including serving meals, providing educational enrichment, revitalizing community centers, and caring for animals in shelters.
My favorite LA Works experience was volunteering at a bridge home. We would go and play with the kids that were living there. And for these 2 hours, we would just play outside and the kids would have just a complete blast.
My favorite experience with LA Works was beautifying a local elementary school and seeing the impact of our hard work immediately after.
LA Works makes it really easy to volunteer. There are options on the opportunity calendar, and then I can easily sign up with just a few clicks.
Cervicon and Cervicon Cares loves the great work that LA Works does. They just really connect us to the people that are in need.
I've had many Netflix colleagues mention to me how thankful they are for the Day of Giving and the unique opportunity it provides to give back to our community.
NBC Universal continues to partner with LA Works because of the meaningful opportunities they provide to our employees, whether it's mentoring students, training the next generation of volunteer leaders, or educating our employees about important social justice issues.
LA Works is looking at volunteerism in a radically new way. We know that volunteers have already stepped up and said, we want to make a difference. They are ready and primed to learn about the critical issues and then raise their voice from their experiences to make change.
I'm excited to be volunteering with LA Works in 2022. I still can't believe such an amazing volunteer organization was right outside my doorstep all along.
Volunteering makes me want to learn more and do more because I care about my community.
LA Works has made such a difference in the last 30 years, and I want to continue with that and build on this amazing foundation even further.
Since day one of volunteering with LA Works, they have been supportive, encouraging, and fun to be part of because they want you to enjoy this experience while making it meaningful for you and the community.
I think the future of LA Works in an ideal world, it will continue to be a leader in the service movement, and we welcome each other and we work together in a spirit of brotherhood and community and justice.
Together, we are stronger as one.